Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. In today's video, we're going to review the Daiwa Tatula 80. All right, this is the first video being shot on the GoPro 12. I'm only shooting at 1080 60, so nothing like too fancy and all that. I'm not even sure my computer can handle anything more than this. But I mainly got these for the battery life and the overheating issues. So kind of see how that goes throughout the year. Shouldn't have really too many issues now that we're in winter time. Next summer we'll tell the story, but I've heard great things. But overall, the video quality is supposed to be better. The audio is supposed to be better. So let me know down below how it is. Tatula 80. For those of you that don't know, 80 is the size. The 100, that is your standard size reel. This is the Tatula 100 standard size. Here is the 80. Okay. 80 is a bit smaller, more compact. And typically with a smaller reel, you're going to have a smaller spool, which is going to give you less line capacity compared to the 100 or even the 150 here. Now, obviously, they have bigger reels than the 150. I believe they have the 200 and 300. Again, that number is based on the size of the reel, the spool, the line capacity. Okay, so out of the three, obviously the 80 is going to handle less line or hold less line, and the 150 here is going to hold the most line, being the bigger reel. Okay, a little side comparison there, 80 to the 150. So you'll have to be the judge on which reel is best for you. If you have smaller hands, if you're looking for a more compact reel, if you're wanting to toss lighter line and lighter lures, okay, that will determine which reel you're going to choose. Obviously, for lighter line, a more compact reel, and you're not too worried about line capacity, you'd want to go with the 80. If you're looking for, obviously, a bigger reel, needing more line capacity, throwing a bigger line, you're going to want to go with the 150. Again, the 100 being the standard, it doesn't hold a ton of line, but it'll hold enough line of pretty much any pound test you're going to need to throw for the most part. Okay? So that's how I would pick one over the other. So when you're talking smaller, more compact reels, you might be thinking possibly this reel isn't built as well or as strong as the bigger reels. And that is so not the case with this Tatula 80. We have an aluminum side plate and frame, gives it a nice rigid feel. It's got the hyperdrive design, which has a, it's bigger teeth on the main gear, which gives you more power. And I believe it also has a dual supported pinion gear. Again, which just makes the reel itself just feel more solid in hand. I mean, it's truly a little workhorse for the size. I mainly use it for crankbaits. I've used it for underspins. I got a small lipless on here. But this reel really shines when you're trying to throw lighter baits, use lighter line, and again, you're looking for that small, compact reel. You know, guys, I really don't like to go over, you know, specs and all that. That's stuff you guys can look up online. I just really wanted to give you guys, you know, my 2 cents on this reel here. And it's basically just like any other Daiwa. I mean, you're getting a super solid platform here. And like I said, they've trimmed down the 100 to the 80 here, giving you that more small, compact size, bit smaller spool. And I tell you what, man, it's a killer, dude. I absolutely love this reel. Love the size of it. Very comfortable in hand. I mean, I have a pretty big hand the way it is. But this reel, I mean, it almost disappears in my hand. You just have a lot of control on the combo with a reel this small. I've only ran 10 and 12 pound test on this reel. Obviously, the higher you go, the less it's going to hold. But I haven't had any issues at all with the line capacity, you know, with this spool. Holds plenty of 10 and 12 pound test. But guys, just an awesome little reel here. If you're looking for a small compact reel, definitely check this one out. So the only issue, and I really wouldn't even call it an issue with this reel, is it's a bit noisy on the cast. And I thought for a second maybe it was just mine, but I reached out to a couple other guys, Debo being one of them, and he actually had it on video, which was really great. But it's kind of loud on the cast. Now, oil will calm it down, but I think it's just a combination of a smaller spool, lighter spool, and if you're using a bit heavier lure and you make a hard cast, I think it's just the initial like cast where those bearings are kind of screaming a little bit. And I tell you what, guys, it's a caster. This is just a little 1/4 ounce slipless on here, and usually I throw like a Bandit. I even throw bombers on this combo here. They're around 3/8, but for a 1/4 ounce here, I mean, this little reel, it launches it out there. I mean, definitely a great caster. Like I said, super small, compact, holds plenty of line for what it is, you know, for what you got here. So obviously, if you're wanting to run 20-pound test on this reel, of course you can do it. Just know that you're not going to get a ton of 20-pound test on this spool. It's built for, you know, lighter line, lighter baits. And like I said, guys, overall, man, it's just a fantastic little reel. I'm digging it. I think you guys will as well. I'll link them down below. Definitely check them out. But guys, that's basically the review. Again, I didn't really want to go into too many specs. Just giving you guys my thoughts on the reel, and I'm definitely digging it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.